I am so honored to be back here at the State Fair Community College in Sedalia at the Daum Museum of Contemporary Art with the museum director and curator, Gary Holstein. So good to see you.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Thanks for having us here at this beautiful museum, which, by the way, I knew I was coming here. I knew I was coming to State Fair Community College. I had no idea what a beautiful contemporary art museum you had right here that people can enjoy. Can you tell us about this facility?
Sure. So this space opened 20 years ago, and it has 3 floors. This is our largest room. It's our Doug Freak Gallery, named after our original director. And Doug was instrumental in working with our namesake, Dr. Daum, in making this all happen. He's super important, still lives here. I get to work with him, it's very fortuitous. On these 3 floors, it kind of functions as a window to the world for a rural community that doesn't really have access to cultural resources. So it's very important for us, and this is especially true with our program called the Daum Escape, in which we bring hundreds of elementary students from around the region to the space, and they go through the VTS program every single year. What's super important to me as a museum director is not just the art itself, but how does the art engage with the community? And so we spend a lot of time thinking about how can we curate our exhibitions to be relevant to the community? How can we provide opportunities for artists in our space? And how can we partner to create engagement programs that will be beneficial in creating a sense of place for the region?
I love this, and I love it's a contemporary art museum. I love contemporary art, and I'm looking around seeing such beautiful pieces. Are there any artists that have permanent collections here?
So we have a permanent collection of over 1,500 pieces. It was started actually by Dr. Daum. He donated about 300 pieces originally, largely color-filled work and large-scale ceramic sculptures. On the bottom floor, right now, we actually have selections from the origin of the collection, and that's where we have 2 Frankenthalers, which are amazing. And then over the years, there was also an endowment set up, and we've grown from those 300 to over 1,500 pieces. And as that time has passed, we've looked at, what kind of background does the artist have? So we're making sure that we're being inclusive so that anybody that comes here can see themselves reflected in the work that you see on display. And so we also are making sure that we're keeping up with changes in the art world, and we're bringing in new ways of making as those evolve.
And I'm curious too how you enhance academics here with State Fair Community College, because I know you also show some of the students' artwork.
We do. So we have a very robust program in theater, music, and art. And of course, there's the obvious thing. We have students showcasing their work each year in our Goddard Gallery, which is our original gallery. But some of the things that we're starting to do, and in addition to that, to enhance other students' experiences, is to bring them in as a class and go through the Visual Thinking Strategies program, which is a thing where we don't tell them what a piece is about. We invite them to come in and look at the piece and evaluate it themselves, and to say, to give their opinion on it. And the reason we do that is because we want to make sure that each person feels like they have an investment in the space, but it also enhances your observational skills, your creative thinking abilities, and they're all the sorts of things that you can use across disciplines and at different jobs in terms of what the kind of skills that they're looking for is people being able to think creatively, to be able to listen, to be able to observe and talk about what it is that they see in the workplace.
I love that too, analyzing art. I could sit around and talk with you for hours about the collections and how often you rotate, and by the way, the Chihuly hanging in the grand staircase, which is beautiful, by the way. That is amazing.
It is a wonderful piece, and that's been here since the very beginning. The space was designed in order to showcase that.
You're so lucky to have that. You've got to see this and experience it yourself. If somebody wants more information on the Daum Museum of Contemporary Art, maybe your hours, how they can be a part of it, see the different art exhibits, what's the best way to do that?
Sure. So daummuseum.org is our website, and that has our collection as well as all of the information about our current exhibitions. You can also go to our social media, and if you want to just come here in person, you can visit us Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 5, Saturday and Sunday, 1 to 5.
You would not believe this gem right here at the State Fair Community College campus in Sedalia. It is absolutely mind-blowing. It is gorgeous. Come here, check it out for yourselves, and while you're here, check out the whole campus. It'll blow your mind, guys, and it's right here in Sedalia. Thank you so much.
Thank you.